Happy Friday, audience. I hope that you had a great week and now that you're getting ready for the weekend. So as is BTC right now, which is going for the highest daily candle close since June 10 chat. If we don't have a big retracement in 3 hours, you'll be taking out both of the high daily candle closes from late July, which were, if I remember correctly, this first one was the weekend before the Trump speech at the Bitcoin conference, and this one was that Sunday after the Bitcoin conference. So you're going for the highest daily candle close since June 10, taking out both of those highs, and a bullish engulfing candle also today with quite a little bit more volume today than yesterday, printing stronger positive momentum in the MACD histogram. The RSI pushing for the highest readings on the daily since March, chat, since basically the top of BTC, this top that we've been staring on for quite some time now, more longer than I wanted to be staring at this kind of a structure. You're going for the highest reading since then. So pretty cool, 69 points on the RSI, pretty close also to getting overbought, but on the bullish control zone, so it's fine by me. And you also touched 69k today, so a level that you have not seen since July 29, since the Monday after the Bitcoin conference, since Trump said, have fun with your crypto and everything that you play with. So that's the kind of price action we're seeing here. And yesterday we took a deep dive into the 3-day time frame. You have 2 more days until the close, so this will close on Sunday, but everything good so far. Still printing more, printing higher and stronger positive momentum than before. So everything's fine. You're pushing the Bollinger Bands to the upside here, trying to ride the bands here. Hopefully we'll get some kind of breakout soon, maybe next week. So BTC is just looking strong today. Really strong. Let's see, Bitcoin dominance is flat today. It's not even up 0.1% after massive 4 days of performance to the upside. Now you're chilling up here just below 59%. You printed 5 green days in a row, and now you're flirting between if it's going to be a red or a green day on here on the daily time frame. But man, anytime that you see, for example, 4 green candles in a row, then you usually get somewhat of a pullback. And the same thing can be said the other way around if it's red. In this case, you had 5 red candles, and then you had the pullback. So going by that analysis, which is not quite a serious analysis per se, but you cannot have green candles forever is what I'm trying to say here on Bitcoin dominance. And you're also 70 points, so you're overbought. Highest reading here on the RSI on the daily since September 18, building stronger positive momentum than this valley here, and you're actually going for the highest positive Momo since also September 18. So yeah, just BTC sucking the liquidity out of the market on this last push to the upside. Let's see Bitcoin against the SPX, because this is really phenomenal chat here. You had this pullback and the sell-off going against the 200 moving average. I think this was on Wednesday, and now today you're pushing at it again. You're selling off locally here. Not going to be able to break out from the 200 moving average, but either way, going for the highest daily candle close since August 1st and confirming a breakout out of this inverse head and shoulders here. This reversal pattern from BTC against the stock market, printing strong positive momentum in the MACD histogram, 65 on the RSI, bullish control zone. So this is the one you want to see here. Just basically BTC regain control over what the stock market has been doing, which has been on a steady downtrend since the top on March 14. Gonna bring my other chart around because you'll see here this resistance. You were able to break from the 67.5k resistance, but today you touch the next resistance at 69k, which was the former all-time highs from the previous cycle. This long-term all-time highs that we had to basically digest for 2 hours. I mean 2 years on a bear market. This was your latest high, but that of course you've taken out of a bunch of times this cycle around. So that's to what you're selling off from today. But either way, you're up 1.6%. So everything's fine on BTC. Let's go see USDT dominance. You're down 1.5%. Bearish engulfing candle. Also trying to break from the 5.2% support and resistance level from history. Look at this previous resistance from 2021, 2022. And when you finally broke out, you went on a massive parabolic run to the upside. Then here was tested as support and then as resistance. And when you failed to reclaim it, you just went into fresh lows. Actually lows that you have not seen on USDT dominance since April 2022. So that's where you're at right now. You broke down from this ascending channel, trying to find support at the 50.2%, at the 5.2% on USDT dominance, building an increasing negative momentum in the MACD histogram, chilling at the bearish control zone at 35 on the RSI, and just I would say less than 1% away, just 1.5 points away from the 200 moving average. Moving average that you have not touched since July 31st. So it'll be interesting to see whether this will actually hold this time or you're just gonna continue going down to the downside. Given the fact on what BTC is doing, the setup that we have on 3-day on the MACD histogram, I would guess that this is going to actually break down, chat. That's where I have my bets on. It's going to Ethereum. Ethereum's up 1.6%, being outperformed both by BTC and Solana today, but that's fine. Going for the highest daily candle close since September 19. Bullish engulfing candle in the books. You still have 3 hours and 15 more minutes before a confirmation. You're fine. You're just let's see. You're less than 3% away from this neckline of this inverse head and shoulders pattern, this reversal pattern on Ethereum. Below the 200 moving average on the daily. Let's see the 3-day. 3-day you're above. You know, you flirted with it 3 times, and then finally you got some kind of a spring price action from it since the beginning of October. Let's see ETH BTC. ETH BTC is flat today, somewhat similar to what Bitcoin dominance is doing. It's barely moving, you know, it's going sideways. Potentially could go for a bearish engulfing candle. You're going for an engulfing right now, but that could change, guys, since yesterday's candle's body was so close that you can either take it out on a bearish engulfing candle or be a green candle pretty quick. But doesn't look that great, man. You need to put in a higher low. You'll hear me repeat that all the time. You need a higher low here. Bitcoin dominance, you're pretty much reset it on the oscillators. You're losing positive momentum on the MACD histogram, about to flip to negative momentum, and the RSI is the 40 points, so it's neutral. Quite close to a bearish control zone, and it looks somewhat poised for an impulse to the downside here, since you could enter the bearish control zone pretty easily. Let's see if the Bollinger Bands are saying anything. No, it's not much that I can give you guys from that. Let's see total. We have not seen total in a while. This is nice, man. Look at this. Look at this bullish retest to the 200 moving average from yesterday, and now going for a bullish engulfing candle, and actually your highest close since July 30. You're above the 2.25 trillion zone, previous resistance, flip to support on the previous cycle. Your next inflection zone should be at around 2.4 through 2.5 trillion dollars here. You'll see how big highest daily candle close from the first peak. Also major impulses and supports from the second peak on the 2021 cycle. So good developments going on total. You know, you're not overbought yet. 66 on the RSI, so on the bullish control zone. Printing strong positive momentum in the MACD histogram. Looks fine. I like the reclaim to a 200 moving average. And you did not only reclaim it, Chad. You had a bullish retest here, clear as day yesterday. And now catching follow through on total. You could argue also that you have a 3 rising valleys pattern. You have your lowest low here. Then a higher low, then a higher high regarding this high, then a third valley here, another higher low, which you could be breaking out of today. Look at this. This would be your breakout line right there, and you could be going for the daily candle close, which confirms this accumulation pattern. All right, and if this accumulation pattern actually performs, you will go from the breakout line into the bottom here. You will be looking at a 20% target from the breakout line, and actually close to all-time highs here, close to 3 trillion on total market cap. So let's go see Solana. Solana outperforming BTC today. Reclaiming the 200 moving average, going for a bullish engulfing candle on your highest daily candle close since October 14. Printing strong positive momentum on the MACD histogram once again, right here. 58 on the RSI, so neutral. Yeah, above 144. This complacency shoulder from here, you're cool. Let's see Sol BTC. Sol BTC, man, was doing some foul things the last few days. It's actually green today. It's up 1.2%. Nothing burger candle though. It could be a bullish engulfing, but you're not. This could turn into something else, but for now it's just a nothing burger candle after a third retest to a 200 moving average here. A third bearish retest in a row. It's not like you had a bearish retest, you reclaimed it, then you lost it, then another bearish retest. You actually have 3 retests to the 200 moving average coming from above and rejections in a row on Sol BTC, man. 43 on the RSI, printing stronger negative momentum. Actually, your highest negative momentum in the MACD histogram since September 18. So it's not great, man. Let's see the weekly. This will be closing on Sunday, but bearish engulfing candle, printing stronger negative momentum in the MACD histogram. You've been printing negative Momo here on Sol BTC on the weekly since July 8. It's been quite the time that you've been developing this negative momentum on Sol BTC on the weekly time frame. You're below 23.8k, this inflection zone. You'll see more discernible on the daily time frame. You'll see how it has reacted, quite reflexive, both to the upside and to the downside. So this bearish retest is nasty, man. Tell you that. Hopefully we reclaim that level 23.8k soon on the 200 moving average. Otherwise, it doesn't start to look that great for Solana. Let's see Sol ETH. You're green today. You're 1.3% up on the day after this bullish retest to 5,700 here, and you're also back above 5,800. So as soon as you thought that this might be over, buyers stepped in, and pushed the asset price above this inflection zone from history. You don't want to see Sol ETH fall below down here again. It would be really, really risky. Look at what price has done every time that you fall below that level here. It wasn't that bad lately, but you do have significant drops here from history once you fall below 5,700 on Sol ETH. Printing negative momentum, stronger negative momentum in the MACD histogram, 50 on the RSI. You've been developing negative momentum since October 8 on Sol ETH. Although today's green, it's just a stronger negative momo. All right, since today is called Memecoin stream, I'm gonna be analyzing some meme coins because why not? It's quite the hot thing right now, so could be cool to see a few of them. So first, Doge, it's up 5% today, going for the highest daily candle close since July 22nd, and you're confirming the breakout out of this three rising valleys here locally. You have the low, then the higher low, then the third higher low with a higher high. This is your breakout line. You're confirming it and reclaiming the 200 moving average also. Overbought locally on the RSI at the 74 level. And printing strong positive momentum in the MACD histogram. And actually going for your highest momentum here. Are you going to take it out? Your high, like equal highs on the positive momentum since September 28, chat. So that's your biggest meme coin of the markets doing things, it's going for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god. How many of them? Like, this is your 8th green candle in a row. So you might be due for a little bit of a red candle here. Not saying it's gonna get destroyed, but maybe chills out for a couple of candles before heading higher. Although it could print like way more consecutive green candles, just like you did here. You did 9 red candles in a row. Nothing can tell you otherwise, when crypto gets going, really gets going. But I'm not a fan on looking like, for example, in here in Doge, if you sold like on the 8th or the 7th red candle, just a week after you could have sold higher. And even like 2 months after, you could be selling even higher than this impulsive move. So my point is, don't get too excited about Doge because it's been printing green candles since last Friday for a full week now. Okay, so that's your Doge. Let's see what Pepe is doing. Going for a bullish engulfing candle. Bamboozling, going for 100% reversal to yesterday's bearish engulfing candle, so that's fine. Still above the 200 moving average. Your next resistance is the one that you just rejected on Tuesday, the 1,085 out of a penny level here. This inflection zone manufactured on March 14 on actually market top here for BTC, not the top for Pepe, but this was actually the top for total market cap this year. So looks fine, looks good. Building strong positive momentum once again on the MACD histogram. Fully neutral on the RSI. So looks cool. What else? I'm gonna get into lower time frames memes now. For example, MOG is up 7% today, going for the highest daily candle close on MOG. Oh my god, is this real, chat? Your second, not your second, but your prior highest daily candle close was the highest daily candle close ever on MOG on July 21st. That's what's happening today. You're up 7.7%, building strong positive momo on the MACD, 66 on the RSI, bullish control zone. Just looks great, man. No way to position yourself up here because you're impulsing. No way to manage your risk, to set up a stop loss or whatever. But just looks strong. Looks like a good performer. I want to talk about ticker Bitcoin though, because I talked about it yesterday. Look at the massive performance today. It's up 21%, going for the highest daily candle close ever on ticker Bitcoin. Printing strong positive momentum once again. 69 on the RSI, still in the bullish control zone. We've said a lot that any like pullbacks or bounces that you get on the bullish control zone, this just small bounce could lead you into all-time highs, and you're quite close to all-time highs here and actually going for the highest daily candle close. So no way to position yourself either here, just for the sake of the TA. But I want to show you guys like the 3-day here, what I told you about the Bollinger Band. So it avoided closing inside of the band. Look at what it did. You know, just close merely by just a few points, close outside of the Bollinger Bands. And now look at the continuation here on the 3-day time frame, just riding the bands to the upside, but building the highest positive momentum ever on the 3-day time frame. But what I want to talk about this ticker Bitcoin, and what I'm pulling it up right now. What? Hold on. It's on the 2-week time frame, which I said yesterday. Look at this 2-week, which will be closing in 2 days on Sunday, 2 days and 4 hours for the highest 2-week close ever. Printing the highest positive momentum ever. Granted, you don't have that much data, but also going for the highest reading on the RSI ever. You're in 71 points level on the RSI on the 2-week. So this is on the bullish control zone. It's a little bit overbought on the 2-week. But look at the performance of this hidden bullish divergence here, down here, chats. What I want to talk to you. You see, you have this low and this and a higher low, and this low on the RSI was a lower low, which it's a continuation divergence. So I could see this thing just going mental, man. I'm not positioning myself above here. I bought down here at around 11 cents. You're now at 34 cents. So this thing could be like the next SPX 6900, man. Truth be told, I don't know if it's gonna do it, you know, because it's a higher market cap than what SPX 6900 was when it started the crazy run. But this looks baller, man. This looks really good. And since we're talking about positioning yourself, I do have a meme coin that could give you an entry right here, which is the setup on Mumu on Dex Screener. I tweeted about this a lot when this right shoulder was forming. Man, look at this. This thing launched on March 11, you know, just before the market top. Then went for consecutive high highs and higher lows here on the daily time frame, setting resistance at around 31 million market cap here. This is the 31. Blasted through on July, went all the way if you're gonna count the wick, went all the way up to, how much is this? So the price is not like the same as the market cap, but whatever, we're gonna talk about price then. It went all the way up to, dude, like 3,500 out of a penny, while you're sitting at 5,900 out of a penny. So this was actually a real buy. Someone clipped like 2 millions into Mumu, you know, destroyed his money here with all this slippage and selling off into orders, you know. But this reminds me what WIF did on early this year, when someone aped at like 40 cents and created a massive wick all the way up to $4, and then eventually $4 got filled. But besides that, you had this strong resistance, historic resistance since the chart started, now flipped to support once, twice, 3 times. A higher low regarding this previous low, with an inverted head and shoulders here, a reversal pattern with your breakout line at around 6,400 out of a penny. So dude, I have a lot of confidence in this chart, and it's a micro cap. It's 137 million bucks. So if you want to position yourself here, you could perfectly do it like this. You know, you go here, set your stop loss right below the shoulder, and you target, like, you could at least target all-time high here. And this is a 3-to-1, almost a 3-to-1 risk to reward. If you push it higher, that's your 3-to-1. And if you're going for the wick, man, it's insane. If you're going for the wick, this is a 12, like almost a 13-to-1 risk to reward. So I just basically, this is the photo, the thumbnail, if you have not noticed yet. But I just basically wanted to go live, guys, to show you this setup. Because the last time that I showed on inverse head and shoulders on a ticker, you know, live on stream on a Memecoin, it was on Ponky, and it actually performed. And not like what I'm looking at here. But let me see when I showed it. It was like right here. And this was like the breakout line. Then you had quite a good run here. Then you obviously died, but if you managed to take profits, it would have worked out really well for you. Let's see some meme coins, because why not? I don't have like my watch list here. Oh, God damn. Let's see Retardio. So this is a 3-day time frame on Retardio. Managed to close outside of the bands, but the performance today has not been the greatest, you know, because you had an impulse into the highs, but sold off strongly, while you have some other meme coins just holding value, you know. This is not granted that it's gonna die, you know. Just a nothing burger candle, some weakness in between, some other coins showing strength. You're quite elevated here. I would say this is your all-time high. Let's see. So I would say you have a level right there with confluence right there, you know. That could be your level to hold if you get a pullback here on Retardio. But this is, I wouldn't fade any any cold coins, you know, like Retardio or Milady. You're losing somewhat volume here. But I just like way better what Ticker Bitcoin did today. Look at what it did today, and it's holding value, you know. It's up 21% today. It's at the highs, you know. While Retardio was here at the highs, it could have been 18% today, but it's not. It's just not holding value as what Ticker Bitcoin is, you know. Maybe you're doing something like this. You could. But I just, I'm not a fan on this whole thing. This lower high than the previous high here. Granted, this can still do this, you know, but it's showing weakness when some other meme coins are outperforming out of the gate today. Let's see something else. Some more memes, because why not? SPX 6900. Feel like I'm going through Morat's shill list. So this is actually green. It's up 1.4%, being outperformed by Ticker Bitcoin today, but at least it's green, you know. You went on a massive 100x run. I can't believe that this is not destroyed yet, but it might start a range, you know. I don't think, like I said yesterday, I don't think it's gonna do something like this. Although like when you get 100x on a meme coin, the most typical, you know, result or outcome would be something like that. But I think that this is eventually is gonna hold value and it's gonna do some ranges, you know, some crazy thing. Maybe then die, or from then continue going to the upside. But you're actually green today. Interesting. Let's see, Popcat. I do have Popcat here. So Popcat, it's on a ascending browning wedge here, an expanding wedge to the upside, going for the highest daily candle close since October 14, catching follow through out of yesterday's bullish engulfing candle. So you can consider that this bullish engulfing candle was real, not just like an isolated event, and actually also a higher low regarding this previous low. And this was a higher high regarding this one. So the bullish structure on Popcat is intact, 100% intact. So the real question is whether this will get another flush down here and then get the final breakout, or is it going to the breakout of this ascending channel right now? And I compared this ticker to what Ponky did when it was a smaller cap down here. There's ascending browning wedge here. And the real question is, are we here on Popcat or are we right here? That's my biggest concern, because if we're here, then you may have another higher low before the parabolic expansion of the breakout of the structure. But looks great. Although my favorite one that we've seen today is for sure, hands down, is Mumu. Cannot lie. Giga Chat also showing strength today. I'm gonna pull it up here on Dexkeener because it has more data. Up 23% on the day. Going for the highest daily candle close ever. Actually reach all-time highs today. Look at this chat. This chart's just ridiculous, man. Like, imagine buying this back in January. Oh my god. Imagine buying this here and holding, or buying it here and selling. But you're up multiple X's here. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it looks great, but this thing's up only. It's almost 50 million market cap right now. If you want like crazy gains, I wouldn't look them here. Unless you're holding for like a year or whatever, and this is actually a real Memecoin super cycle. But eventually this thing is gonna come tap this parabolic run. I mean, this parabolic trend line, in my opinion. So Giga Chat, relentless strength today. What can I tell you? Like, this chart doesn't show you this whole like 8 months through 9 months of price action before this major markup. Yeah, let's see this. This is a meme coin against utility on Solana. This is your blue chip meme coins like Whiff, Bonk, and Ponky against Radium, Jupiter, and Jito. Blue chip, sort of blue chip of memes against blue chip utility. You bounced here at this previous resistance level. Look at how this was regarded as resistance in the past. And now for the first time, chat, you're holding it as support. You're up not even 1% today, but interesting. After this massive sell-off, you went into all-time highs here on October 12 and October 11. Then came back down, and this could potentially turn up to be the highest low of this uptrend. Like, you could potentially break out of this range. And I'm expecting it to happen, since apparently memes are too hot right now. And I tend to think about this meme coin cycle just like the NFT cycle of 2020, 2021, and actually some of 2022. I don't think it's gonna go away right away. I think it's gonna go on waves. Like you'll get like 3 months or 4 months of crazy price action, then 2 months chilling out. Maybe something else pops, whatever, and then again crazy activity. Like everyone calling them dead for just a few months in between, then everyone getting excited, getting price action for 3 months or whatever, and then rinse and repeat until there's not enough gas in the tank. This is my meme coin composite. This is just a lot of meme coins that I looked for. With Ponky, Pepe, Bonk, Mog, Popcat, Giga, Ticker, Bitcoin, Mumu. Just so it has larger cap memes and mid cap memes and also some smaller cap memes. And you're going for the highest daily candle close since Monday, and you're up 4.4% today on this composite. If anyone could just like throw up like an index that you could buy this whole basket, would be great, you know. So you don't have to rely on each meme in particular, you know. You had a bearish divergence here on the RSI, which apparently you don't have. It's not like it's gonna do any harm to the chart, and you could potentially have a hidden bullish divergence here with a lower low on the RSI and a higher low on price here. So if you want me to know to take a look at any memes right now, chat, this is your time. So what else? WIF. Let's see WIF. It's up 3.6%. Fighting with bullish engulfing right now on the daily. Let's go on Timo. Oh, you want to look at Fog. All right, we'll check them out. Yeah, you're printing strong negative momentum in the MACD histogram. Bullish convergence on the RSI. You're bouncing, getting close to a 60-point area once again. So not that much to be concerned. I think it's gonna take some time to move it since it's such a large cap. You know, it's like a 2 billion market cap valuation. So maybe you'll have to be patient. It's gonna be less volatile than Giga and Popcat on maybe Mumu, you know. So let's see Fog for my boy Timo here. I know I have a friend on crypto Twitter who would be a millionaire right now on this coin if he hadn't sold. Like, he was a whale and he sold, no joke, he sold right here. I think they were waiting for him to sell or whatever, because like at around right here his FOG valuation was already 1 million. So right now I don't know how high it should be. Like, I'm not gonna even mention it, but pretty wild. So FOG, it's flat today. It's up 0.1% after a bearish engulfing candle yesterday. Apparently taking somewhat of a breather here. Let's pull up some MACD, because why not? All right, and you're printing the first negative momentum bar here since September 30. So your first negative momentum bar on the daily since last month. And the thing is, I don't have any way or matter to position myself here, because you're overextended. You know, you're in the middle of an impulse. You're correcting locally. You could just be chopping here before going higher, you know, like absorbing some supply. That's definitely possible. But let's see on some fib levels, you know, where you at. Yeah, from this lows down here from August, you're super overextended, and from this one's, you reached the 2618. Yeah, there isn't that much that I can say you actually, Timo. It's just the fact that I'll tell you this. Not trying to shake you out or whatever, But this consecutive bearish divergence, I mean bearish engulfing candles, I'm not a fan of. You're actually losing volume here. So this is actually a correction. Is it going to become a deeper correction? I don't know. But you have a bearish engulfing here on the 15, then a bullish engulfing. You invalidated that bearish engulfing on the 16, and then another bearish engulfing yesterday, which you might be catching follow through today. Depends whether it's going to close red or green. So yeah, and your all-time high was when was this? On October 12. So you're quite overextended here, man. Like if you're in from below, like props, you know. Maybe you could take out some of the table because this has been ranging. Let's see the 4-hour. So 4-hour could look like somewhat. You have a bearish divergence here. 4-hour could look somewhat of like a wick of distribution, you know. Buying climax, automatic response, secondary test, sign of weakness, up thrust. You know, bounce after the up thrust, then another up thrust, and then last point of supply, last point of supply, last point of supply. So what I would be careful with fog here is to not lose right here. I think that's your sign of weakness that you have to take a look on fog on the lower time frame. If you're playing like the 4-hour, if you're in the daily time frame, like you should know better. But that's what I would look on the 4-hour. No problem, Timo. Have a great weekend. So I'm gonna call it here. I hope that you enjoyed this shorter stream. Just give you guys an update. I know that Fridays are usually pretty slow with the audience, so just wanted to give you guys a heads up to what's going on BTC and check out some memes because of the fun. And leave me a comment if you guys liked it. I could be doing some more streams regarding meme coins. So